Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, nerdlings of all ages, welcome to this week's Tavern Brawl. Now, I know I have been away recently, and I have to talk about it before the start of this video because I need to apologize to all of you. I have basically missed about 6 weeks of Tavern Brawl, and I'm really sorry about that. There was a whole bunch of job stuff that I will not bore you with, but as some of you might have noticed, there was also a 2.5 week period where my YouTube channel was inaccessible. And I will not give you the boring details, but the long story short is it appears to have been human error, and I got an apology for it and everything, but it was still frustrating and it kind of threw my whole schedule out of whack. So I'm getting back into the thick of things in summer. I'm also streaming now. Mostly it's going to be Sunday nights at 7 PM UK time. So still just the once a week, but I'm hoping to make it more often as time goes by. Make sure to tune in for that. At the moment, I'm playing a lot of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, but I could be playing other stuff as well. Let me know in the comments what you want me to be playing. Obviously, it will be super casual. Don't pretend to be good at anything. We're here to have fun. And as part of an apology to you, I have drawn the winner from last time round's Tavern Brawl. So congratulations to Phil T. It's technically Phil Taylor, but I think it was a misspell on the form. And you live in Australia, so hopefully you check your mailbox. It's a couple of weeks late, but I am getting that free pack of Hearthstone cards to you. And I am giving away 2 packs this week. So if you fancy some free Hearthstone cards, feel free to enter the competition in the video description. You have until the start of next week's Tavern Brawl to enter. And this week, I will be drawing 2 winners and sending you those via email. Also, ping me an email back with like a screenshot of the pack or something. Hopefully you get a legendary or something like that. I can share it the next time around. So that's the spiel about why I haven't been here recently. Apologies for that, but I am back. This is Tavern Brawl number 111, and we are back to Showdown at Blackrock Mountain. The 2 epic boxes, incredible stuff, beautiful corrugated cardboard bosses of Blackrock Mountain are settling things once and for all with your help. So for this is actually a throwback. A lot of you watching this might not have actually seen this brawl if you weren't back in the days of Blackrock Mountain. So we're going to go ahead and see if it is still the same. I believe we're going to have Ragnaros and Nefarian. It's going to be 2 pre-made decks. I have no idea which side I'm going to get. And we're just going to play a couple of games to sort of get in the mood a little bit and maybe entice you and inform what kind of cards you're going to be getting in your own games as well. I have completely forgotten everything about this, so I expect to play this hilariously badly.
Versus Ragnaros.
All right. I am Nefarian first.
Have my revenge, dragon.
Sure you will.
I am the master here.
Okay, so here is... Both players are spell damage +2. All spells cost 3 less. I'm noticing a pattern, but I kind of need to... Wow, Chromatic Drake is just so strong. The problem is I need some spells to go with this. So I feel like this curves out really well, but I don't feel like spell damage +2 is going to be very useful to me here. And if I recall correctly, his hero power messes me up quite a bit. So I'm going to controversially... That's 2 good value. I'm going to controversially do that. And keep that in case I pick up some nice spells and I can instantly do the 0 mana. Oh, and it turns out the, maybe Open the Gates would have been better. I don't know. So I've got add a random spell from any class to your hand. It costs 0. That's right, I'm Wild Magic. Okay. Summon a 5/1 Magma Rager, which is really frustrating. And he's also got Sulfurous as well. And that turns his hero power into deal 8 damage to a random enemy. Really frustrating. I do, however, start with 4 mana. And 4 mana means I think I get to do that. Do I want to play this? It's 5/1. Am I going for that as well? He can take it out with Sulfurous, so I'm going to keep the Arcanotron for later. Slowly flooding back, guys. It has been a little while. Oh, that's a little bit rude, isn't it? And he can't use his hero power, which means he definitely takes some damage from that. Now, he has got 60 in the bank here, so it's not like he's missing much. Do we use the Wild Magic? Yes, because we can coin a Chromatic Drake if there's nothing else. So let's coin. What is this? Ooh, that could be fun. That could be fun. First, we do that. So if he summons a 5/1 Magma Rager, I hit into that, play the Evolve, possibly after hitting with this Chromatic Drake as well, and that looks okay as a turn. But I don't know what spells he's got, and it looks like he's about to cast one. If it lives until your next turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies. Excellent! So Evolve is suddenly a really good card to use. And he's going to summon a Magma Rager? He is not. So this is very interesting. I believe the correct thing to do is hit Wild Magic. Or Wild Magic first, I guess, to see what spell I get. A 0 damage Fireball is excellent. So we hit that. And we evolve. And the Doom God gets to hit again. And I feel like we might as well play the Blackwing Technician as well. Looking solid so far. So I have 10 damage available here, plus a Fireball, which is 12. Razor Gore is kind of excellent, to be fair. And that would actually take me under. I could go with Arcanotron Fireball to get rid of the Molten Giant and play Razor Gore and possibly threaten lethal. I'm not going to calculate it because I'm going to play this. YOLO! Basically, it looked like a good move, and now if he board clears, I'm going to look so unbelievably dumb. So he can take out the Arcanotron, but he doesn't have his upgrade power just yet. Hound Pups are not charged. He takes that out. He's fine. Alright, here we go. 8, 16, 23 is good enough. Bam! Well, that curved out nicely. Happy days! And we have our pack as well. Most importantly, we're going to summon ourselves a little bit of legendary action. Oh, how long has it been since we've had a legendary in a pack opening video? Come on! Hey! No. Hey! Ooh. One time! One time! One time! No. We tried, guys. We tried. Dust is dust. Expansion coming out. Gonna have to hoard that dust. I think I have 5,000 at the moment. 5350. Let's go ahead and disenchant extra cards. I'm saving up for stuff I might want. 5,500 is a pretty good level to have. Right. We're gonna hop in and do another game. Maybe we'll try and get a game with Ragnaros this time around. So let's go for that. Almost got matched against a Gourd Critic. I do love those little things. Alright, Ragnaros this time. Now, I gotta be honest, Nefarian looked like he had loads of OP, really, really OP units here. I get the feeling the Flame Imp is pretty underpowered because you have stuff like Living Lava that's way more useful. I think it's all about putting up a lot of taunt and using Sulfurous as quickly as possible because your hero power is so important. So important. Living Bomb is an excellent card. I got very lucky in that I picked up Evolve. Oh, well, looks like I'm going to have to use it anyway. Okay. That didn't end up being too bad. Oops, I meant to say hello, but what I actually said was well played. So, there we go.
Fire, be purged.
Do. Relatively okay. If I can use my hero power to trade out efficiently, that's also very useful. 4 mana to start off with is quite annoying. I need to use my life appropriately to make sure that my opponent doesn't get a decent board. But last game looked pretty overwhelming in my favor, right? So I'm kind of expecting to lose this based on what I've seen. So I can trade that and play out the Living Lava, which is fine. Wow, okay. Do I play out the Living? Yeah, I probably play out the Living Lava. So I don't need to play the Living Bomb on turn 3. I will instead just use the Molten Rage if I don't think he's done anything particularly scary. Lava Burst if he plays something really scary, and then just hitting with the Living Lava. All fairly straightforward stuff. Huh. Let's work out what I want to do here. I think we play this smart. We just need to get this hero power out of the way.
My work is paramount. Leave me alone.
Still cool. Still very cool. This is where it starts getting dicey. This is where it starts getting dicey. So all the high value minions I need to take out with the Magma Ragers, and then I can trade as much as I want with the rest. I need to get that hero power out. Golemag is not supremely useful right now. Okay. So 4 mana, I'm probably going to play the Flameheart after taking that out. That is an excellent card. Did I mention that's an excellent card? Okay, a little bit of Taunt would not go amiss, but a turn 5 Son of the Flame and Molten Rage is absolutely not bad at all.
I hear your heart beating.
I'm gonna have to play Atramedes. I'm gonna have to attack into Atramedes and then play Son of the Flame to get rid of him, but that's fine. I have 2 living bombs now. I can start thinking about using it, but he doesn't really have anything that super scary just yet. Down to 51 life. Alright, I'll almost certainly do that now. Get rid of that. Keep that board control. Keep it, keep it, keep it. And guess what, boys and girls? It's coming. We're doing good. We've survived the first couple of turns. I'm in a much better place than my opponent was in the last game. That's for sure. Will not need to use you for a while. Hopefully not need to use you at all. Ooh, Valastraz is annoying. Valastraz is very annoying. Very annoying indeed. Okay. So, there's actually a way to clear this. 5 damage, 6 damage, take out, take out. And then I have my hero power. And that leaves me with 5 mana on the next turn to use my hero power and play Living Bomb. I'm gonna do it. Is that the correct choice? Yeah, it is. Okay. Die Insect has been unleashed. I have 42 life, playing 58. We should be in a decent position. I need a little bit of Taunt to stabilize, otherwise I'm okay. Living Bomb is kind of the only thing I can play right now, but again, the hero power is just so good at this point. That's kind of okay. I'm not terribly worried. I can hit that and... Ooh. Let's see what it is. Good. Oh, I'm gonna be honest, I got lucky there. I got very lucky there. There's no point playing a living bomb. He's just gonna suicide. But I kind of don't want to play the... Oh, if I play Lava Burst and he hits into me, even with the overload, I can play the Molten Giant. Okay. I just wanted to do something with my mana, you know? That may or may not prove to be the correct play. I'm sure someone will be able to tell me, but I didn't see much use in just playing the Living Bomb. He can still have some really good cards, though. I don't know what the decks have, so I feel okay. I'm gonna have 6 mana to play with.
For Blackrock!
He definitely has to take that out. And then he's gonna hit me to face. So I could then just play the Living Bomb. Interesting. I mean, I can't say no to that. Okay.
Job done.
Let's give him a little bit to think about. Flame Strike is going to be useful now.
For
and will no longer...
Blackrock!
Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Maybe I should have played a Living Bomb instead. Maybe. He doesn't have many cards, though. I could risk it. 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay. You know what? I'm good. Alright. So I will have 10 mana to play with. That'll be free. I'll get to play that.
Sequence complete.
I'll probably play the Whirling Ash as well. And the Wealth, unless he does something pretty impressive right now, is going to wipe his side of the board. What can the Hunter secret be? Freezing, explode... Oh, it could be anything, really. This is Brawl. Why am I even thinking about it? Alright, he does. That is excellent. Start of your turn. So it could be Snipe. Snipe! Called it. Does he have board clear, though? Does he have board clear? That's the question. How much... Oh, let's go for that as well. And I'm going to keep the Molten Giant. To have a minion in reserve in case he has board clear. Let's see. I'm awfully afraid of board clear. He's got cards again now. He's got 5 cards in his hand. That's okay so far. Okay so far. Oh, don't let that be something useful, please. Don't let that be a Pyroblast. That's awkward. I really hope it's Golemag. I seriously hope he just took Golemag.
The true horde cannot be stopped.
Alright. I think now we play Snowball. Okay, 32. Alright. That's my big play. That's my big play. I haven't seen Malkorok in a while. It's a pity I don't get the weapon, but that's fine. Ragnaros means business, ladies and gentlemen. 34 plays 24, abortive 5 plays abortive 0, 5 cards plays 3, admittedly. Living Bomb is slightly annoying, I will admit. However, he has to survive another turn. 18, 22, 24. And I can play Baron Geddon. And don't forget that only does 5 damage, which means... Oh no, Baron Geddon would survive then if I did that. So I need a way of killing the Molten Giant, ideally. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh wait, but I have my hero power. So 8, 12, 22 plus hero power is a guaranteed win. I don't even need to calculate. I mean, Baron Geddon for good measure. Boom, there we go. Sometimes it's helpful to forget the little things. Yay! Oh, we have a victory with each side. I'm very pleased with that. That is a good way to end this week's Tavern Brawl. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Once again, I apologize for my hiatus, but I am back. And once again, remember, I'm giving away 2 packs of free Hearthstone cards this week. Just click the link in the video description to enter. Also, don't forget to check out the video that I made reviewing the GT Omega Racing Evo XL gaming chair that I use while I'm streaming and while I'm making these videos for you. There's also a coupon code in that video if you fancy a gaming chair yourself to get some money off your very own chair and pay less for this guy than I did. So I hope you've enjoyed that video, guys. That is it for me from this week's Tavern Brawl. I'll see you next week for more. Take care.